Good morning, viewer. Welcome to our Fosak TV. Yes, near death experiences tied to brain activity after death. What study says, please follow. Surgeons were about to saw through 80-year-old Aubrey Austin's chest after a heart attack in December 2020 when he suddenly became conscious. I said, wait a minute, year before you all go to any further, give me some more anesthesia. Well, it took me a minute to realize I was not in the same dimensions they were in, so they could not hear me anyway. Austin then watched his body whip through the rib cage and float above the operating table while the surgical team cracked his chest, removed the heart, and began to repair the damage. Soon, he heard someone say, kidneys. Both kidneys shut down at the same time. I knew I was gone, and that's when I went to the next level. Austin said, when I got up there, I was in the presence of God, a powerful presence. With light shining from behind him, the light was brighter than anything I have experienced here on earth, but it was not blinding. And there was the sweetest angel that comforted me and told me, relax, everything's going to be fine. And that I was doing and going to have to go back, said Austin, now 82 years old. I know now that I was sent back to tell others about my experience. What happened to Austin that winter day is what experts call a near-death experience. It can occur when doctors bring a person back to life after the heart flat lines and breathing stops, which happens when a person dies for any reason, not just during a heart attack. Millions of people have reported near-death experiences since cardiopulmonary resuscitation, better known as CPR, was invented in 1960, said Dr. Sam Parina. Parina is a senior author of a new study designed to uncover what he calls the hidden consciousness of death by measuring electrical activity in the brain when the heart stops and breathing ceases. Many people report the same experience. Their consciousness became heightened and more vivid, and their thinking became sharper and clearer, all while doctors like myself are trying to revive them and think they are dead, said Parina, an associate professor at NIU Grossman School of Medicine in New York City. They have a sensation they have separated from the body and can see and hear doctors and nurses, and they were able to report what doctors were doing to them in a 360-degree way that's inexplicable to them, he added. In the study published Thursday in the journal Resuscitation, teams of trained personnel in 25 hospitals in the United States, the United Kingdom, and Bulgaria followed doctors into rooms where patients were coding or technically dead, Parina said. While doctors performed CPR, the research teams attached devices that measured oxygen and electrical activity to the dying person, said. The average resuscitation attempt lasted between 23 and 26 minutes. However, some doctors continue to perform CPR for up to an hour, the study found. Resuscitation is a very tense, challenging circumstances. It is very high intensity, he said. Nobody's ever done this before, but our independent research teams were successful in carrying out the procedures without interfering in the medical care of patients. Brain activity was measured at 2 or 3 minutes intervals when doctors had to stop chest compressions or electric shocks to see if the patient's heart would restart, Parina said. There was no movement, it was a silence. That's when we would take measurements to see what's happening. We found the brains of people who are going through death have flatline, which is what you would expect, Parina said. Yes, unfortunately, only 53 people of the 567 people in the study, or 10%, were brought back to life. Of those, 28 people were then interviewed as to what they could recall from the experience. Only 11 patients reported being aware during CPR, and only 6 reported a near-death experience. However, those experiences were categorized along with testimonies from 126 survivors of cardiac arrest who were not in the study, and we are able to show very clearly that the recorded experience of death, a sense of separation, a review of your life, going to a place that feels like home, and then a recognition that you need to come back, were very consistent across people found all over the world, Parina said. Behind the report,